If the Leafs don't fix this one problem, Auston Matthews and William Nylander could be gone. And honestly, they might be right, because here's the problem. As of April 28th, both the Leafs captain Auston Matthews and the human highlight reel William Nylander spoke with Maple Leafs management with very specific demands on how to bring the Leafs back to the fold as serious contenders. The Leafs head coach and management know that they both believe in this team, but they need to add some key pieces first. Those pieces include 2 puck-moving defensemen and 2 dogs up front, more intensity and more grit, handing out punishing hits, especially when the playoffs come around. It's very clear that these positions have been missing for years in Leafland, and it seems that the Maple Leafs faithful feel the same way. So the fact that your 2 most important players are saying this, it matters. Almost as if they're letting management know that, hey, if something doesn't change soon, they could seriously start looking elsewhere and sign with another franchise. Now, with all that being said, the Leafs still have a lot of very talented players that are still producing offense. Then there are those that are just not able to keep up with today's NHL and the fast-paced action. Morgan Rielly is one that comes to mind, who has a contract that is just worth way too much. He's been slipping for years and is a shell of his former self. Even Brandon Carlo, who has quite honestly been a dud since he was traded from the Boston Bruins for an excellent player in Fraser Minton, a top 5 protected 2026 first-round pick and a 2025 4th-round pick. If it were me, I'm moving both of them. No questions asked. I'm replacing them with younger, puck-moving defensemen who can also quarterback the power play and be a scoring threat while doing so. So the question is, who actually fixes this? Here are 2 defensemen that have the traits that fit the bill for what Matthews and Nylander are demanding for. Darren Radish is the first choice I'd pick, a right-shot D-man, which is exactly what the Leafs are looking for. He's a pending free agent and looking for a big contract. He could run the power play while contributing a lot of points to the offense. His career high was 37 points, and he finished this past season with 70, 22 goals and 48 assists, and a plus of 21. 10 of those 22 goals were on the power play, and 16 of those 48 assists were also on the power play. This is a serious asset that the Leafs could add, and honestly, all of what I just mentioned about this player is invaluable, something that the Maple Leafs don't currently have. The second defenseman I would add would be John Carlson, who at the end of this season will be a pending 2026 free agent. Although he is aging, he brings with him experience from when he won a cup in 2018 with the Washington Capitals. He's a big, proven NHL defenseman that knows how to move the puck, run a power play, while adding a lot more scoring than the Leafs are used to seeing from the defense corps. This past season, in 71 games, he had 14 goals and 46 assists for a total of 60 points, and currently just helped his team beat the Edmonton Oilers in the first round of the playoffs. Now let's talk about the forwards, because this is just as important. For the big dogs, first off, I would go with Alex Tuch. He's a 6'4", 219-pounder who is a hard-nosed, puck-moving power forward, a player that will add instant grit and backbone into the lineup. He's a huge problem in front of the net for the opposing goaltenders, which has led him to having some great success very early on in his career. This past season, he brought with him a very balanced offense. 50% of the time, he's helping set up guys to score with 33 assists, and the other 50% of the time, he's adding his own contributions by lighting up the lamp with 33 goals. It wouldn't matter if he'd be on a line with Matthews or Nylander. One of them instantly has a playmaker and some real toughness to protect them on a line in case anybody wants to take a cheap shot. He's somebody that loves to inspire his teammates. The second forward adds a gritty playing style, a lot of toughness, and displays a fearless passion to win on the ice. And that forward is Boone Jenner, somebody who the Leafs were looking at getting before. He's a 6'2", 203-pound veteran that can handle hard minutes and provide a significant edge every shift he's out there on the ice. But the physical fortitude he brings to the ice is really why I want this player. Someone who's not afraid to throw the body around, who helps get the team going, someone who will be a real presence around the net. Now, with these additions to the Toronto Maple Leafs, I truly believe Leafs management will have covered all the demands that Matthews and Nylander wanted. These are only my suggestions and who I think will help bring the Leafs back to their winning ways. I really think their new GM and senior executive advisor of hockey operations would agree with the players I've picked. Do you agree with these moves? or am I completely off? What other players would you bring in for this retool? Let me know in the comments. And if you're thinking Matt Sundin won't be a good fit in his new role with the Toronto Maple Leafs, then check out this video I made that goes into exactly why I think Sundin is the right man for the job. Don't forget to like the video and ring the bell so you know when new content drops. And of course, subscribe right here at Maple Leafs Corner. Thanks for watching.